Alright guys, I've been working in my garage and it looks so good right now. There's still a lot to do, but just taking these steps to do it is awesome. So in this video, you're gonna see me taking small steps to cleaning my garage, using some of the material that I have for projects, making room for future projects, making room to accomplish future projects, not to add more future projects. I have enough right now. I think I'm at my limit. And then I also have like a little tiny grocery haul for you. So stick around. There's just, it looks really good. It feels really good. There's just a lot of progress in this video. So also, if you're new here, my name is Lindsay and I am on a journey to minimalism in 2022. 2022. I have been doing these videos since January of this year and it's just been so fun, so motivating. So if you have something to declutter or something to clean, come along with me. Let's get into it. Let's make some progress. So this first morning, I decided to wake up early and just try and take one of these pallets apart. Here comes Devin, and Roxy got out that time. It was so funny. Devin had to carry her back in. She's pretty silly. There's my handsome husband. Anyway, so here I am taking this first pallet down, and I got in there. Guys, this pallet did not want to come apart. I tried, I don't know how long I tried, 20 minutes just to get started on this thing, and so here I'm just like hammering it. I'm using the crowbar. Just, oh my gosh, guys, it did not want to come apart. So I decided to measure it, and I'm still going at it with the crowbar. I don't know what I'm doing, and so I do end up grabbing something and just changing my whole tactic in a second here, but yeah, I really wanted to get this apart without like having to cut the wood like I do right here, but I did end up just cutting it with this jigsaw, and I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna cut the edges and then hammer it out in the middle so that I'm not having to hammer out so much. And I would say that this isn't a bad tactic, but if you need the full piece of wood, obviously you'd need to try and pry it off without breaking it. I did break one of the pieces of wood as it was coming out. I think it's this big piece right here. Not the one I'm doing right now, but the next one. This one. Yeah, the one I'm cutting, I think, is the one that I break. And that was okay. I just kind of lost my patience with them. I had already taken apart a huge one, I think the day before, or 2 days before, I don't know exactly when, but recently I had taken apart a big one, and this one I probably just didn't have the patience for it. So that's all I did that day, at least that I remember doing that day. I think that's all I did that day. Alright, so I want to make a bench out of 2 of these pallets. So I needed a 10-degree angle to make the right angle for the back. So what I'm gonna do, not promising that this is gonna be good, but I'm gonna cut it like right here. Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay home, we could leave. There is nothing. Okay. Hopefully that's correct. And then I'm just gonna take my jigsaw and follow this slanted line all the way down, and then take this middle board out and set this on top of here. I might even be able to just set it straight onto this board. We'll see. So baby, we should start living now.
Okay, so I took the board that was going across there off, and now this can sit, I think I'm just gonna have it go right up against this piece of wood here. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect because I made it, but look guys, that's pretty cool. Okay, so those pieces are in. So now I just need to cut this pallet in half-ish, because you can't really cut it in half since there's 7 pieces of wood. So I'm just gonna cut it right up against this piece here on all of them and then just stack them on top of each other. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Jump into the car on a Friday night. I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town. I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't ever play it and the night is young. It doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like. There ain't nobody like. You look so beautiful. And I'm so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Talking about yourself and you make me smile. I can listen all night long. I tell you about the time when I first met you, listening to a favorite song. Walking on the street when you caught my eye, something about the way you move. No, there ain't nobody like.
Feels pretty good. I mean, it's decent. I did a good job.
Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you.
What do you think? Did that look good? I'm excited to get it in my backyard so I have somewhere to sit down. But I think it looks good. Yay! Probably took me about half an hour when I knew what I was doing. But like the actual time it took, probably more like an hour. And it's comfy. Especially since I put the extra pieces of wood on the seat, it's a lot comfier now, so. Yay! Alright guys, I guess my question is, how the heck is this 90 bucks? I decided to do a Walmart pickup just because I was going to be out of the house already. And we just needed a few odds and ends, like some mixed veggies, some snacks, cereal, and like shampoo and conditioner. I'm going to open this in a second. But how the heck is this $90? I don't know. Guys, does it just seem pretty silly to you too? Everything costs so much more these days. Anyway, I thought I'd go through and show you what I got just because it's kind of fun. I try to go grocery shopping once a week. So this is like last week I did a big grocery haul. So this week I'm just doing some stuff to kind of get us by till next week. And how did it turn out to be $90? I don't know. So I got a couple gallons of milk, toilet paper, This is just like the cheapest way to go about getting toilet paper right now. It was like $15 for 24 rolls, which isn't bad, but it's just like, holy crap. And then I needed a new shampoo and conditioner. Mine, I've been like literally running on fumes, just like watering down what I have. I'm like, okay, I think it's time to finally invest in new bottles. They last me like 6 months, so it's good. And then back here I have some shredded wheat. I like this kind of cereal. Dan likes this kind of cereal, and it's like $2 for a whole box of it. So it's good. I like it, and it makes me feel like I'm not eating crap, but it, you know, you still are. It's just making you feel like you're eating better than you probably are. And then some goldfish that we obviously already broke into, and the whole grain ones are slightly cheaper and also probably a little bit healthier. I don't really know. Dan likes them, and that's all that matters. And I think they taste almost exactly the same to the original ones, so it's good. And then I got some animal crackers just because they're a decent price, and I don't know, they last a good amount of time, I guess. All right, and then right here I got these 3, like, you know, they're really inexpensive curtain rods. I think these are like 2 or 3, like $2.50 each, $3 somewhere in there. And I got 3 of them because I want to put one above my window. I want to take these blinds down and put a curtain there that's a little bit cuter. I just want it to look a little more dressed up over there. So I want to do that, but I didn't want to spend a ton of money on curtain rod that you're just not even going to see, probably because the curtain's going to go all around it. So I have my eye on a curtain that I want to put on there, and then the other 2, I was like, well, that's a really decent price for a curtain rod, and they'd fit over Dan's windows in his room. So I'm going to see, hopefully they'll work. If not, I'm sure I'll find another place for them, but we need to put curtains in Dan's room. So if these ones just don't work, then I will find new ones that will work and use those somewhere else or give them to someone or something. And then I got a couple earrings. So I got one pair, like these ones, I think I got one for me and one for my mom because it's her birthday today, and I was like, well, I'll just add this to her gift. And so I got this one probably for me because I think she likes silver more. So I think I'm gonna give her these ones. I think they're just more her style. They're really cute though. I don't know, I thought they were cute. What's funny is that underneath this sticker that says $3.88, here, I'll pull it up. You can tell that companies are needing to make more money because it says $2.88 right underneath. Goodness. So I did pay $3.88. I did check to see, and I paid $3.88 for those. Frustration. Okay, and then I got 2 of these California style vegetable mix, just like they're steamable vegetables in the microwave. I like this kind because it's got the carrots and the cauliflower. I think it's good. Devin isn't a big fan, but he thinks it's all right. And then I got these mixed veggies as well. I don't know, they're just nice to have. And I like to put these in like a stir fry, or not a stir fry. I like to put this in like my soups, or I also put it in chicken pot pie or my fried rice. When I make fried rice, this is the go-to veggies in there, and it's so good. Anyway, my fried rice is delicious. And then over here, I got some green naked juice. Honestly, this stuff is not cheap, but I really enjoy it. It makes me feel good in the mornings. I mean, obviously there's quite a bit of sugar in here because of all the fruit and everything, but it's just so filling. You can have like a 4-ounce cup of this, and it just feels really good in the morning. So I'm gonna start doing that. It just fills you up a little bit better, and then you don't have to fill up on carbs and everything. And then I got this. So for Devin and my wedding, our friend gave us 2 of these toilet sprays, the Poopery. Put those in our, like, she gave those to us for our wedding, and it has lasted us. The one downstairs is still going strong, but the one in our bathroom up here just barely ran out. We've been married 3.5 years. So yeah, is that good? I think it's pretty good. Anyway, so I just needed to replace this. And I was like looking into getting the ones that like you can refill. Like, I mean, I could refill the one I have, but like the refill bottles. And it was just like so expensive. And I'm like, I only have to buy this like once every 30 years or so. So I'll just get one. I don't need to get the whole thing, but this is like $10 for this one bottle of this stuff, but I need it. Love it. And then you might be wondering why I had to pull that out of a package. So when I did my Walmart order, they just didn't have this in stock at the store, but apparently they let me ship it. So it came today too. It came before I even got my groceries. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Just some Nesquik for Dan, and Devin likes it too, and every once in a while I'll probably go, but it's just been, it hasn't been cost effective to buy like a chocolate milk. So the last time I bought one was at Costco, and it was like $5 for a gallon of chocolate milk, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I'm doing this, and we're just gonna try it. I've had Nesquik before. It's normal, you know, Nesquik. Anyway, $90. I still am in shock. It's just insane. Anyway, I'm gonna put this stuff away real quick. There's a tiny little bit of product left in my conditioner one, but these two, well, this one's got a little bit left. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. I did leave these on the counter. I'm not worried about it, it's fine. Dan is going down for, what happened to my eye? It looks like, oh my gosh. I look like I got a black eye. What happened? I'm pretty sure my mascara just smeared all over my face. I don't know. Okay, I tried washing it. I don't know. It's fine. Like, it's only in certain lighting too. Maybe if I turn, okay, if I turn this way, it's this side now, right? Okay, it's just the lighting. Goodness. Lindsay. Okay, Dan's supposed to be sleeping. Probably isn't. But I actually want to go out into the garage and do a little bit, and yeah, so it's exciting. But yeah, I've been working in my garage lately, and oh, I wanted to show you my cute bench that I made yesterday. It's dark, but we're going outside, so it won't be dark once we're out there. So I made a cute bench. Ooh, that was bright. And we're just in my backyard, which I actually wanted to show you guys a little bit of my backyard. So, sorry, there was stuff on the camera. I didn't mean to intrude in your space. Here's my cute bench that I made. I had Devin and his friend haul it upstairs. Anyway, so I made my cute bench, and it looks a lot cuter out here than it did in my garage. But we just stuck it there for now because over here, we've got our thing. Over here, we have all of these, but we need to get some more of these like stepping stones. We're going to fill this area in with these stepping stones and then fill them like in between, because it's just all dirt here, you know. But we're gonna fill it all in with these stepping stones. I think we're gonna get some more on Saturday and just like fill this area in that's all dirt and make it a little nicer, and then we'll put like gravel or stones in between all of them, and it'll feel nicer than it does now. There's Minion, and here's Roxy. Roxy got surgery yesterday, so we actually took 2 of Minion's like belly band diapers and wrapped them around her incision so that she won't lick it. It just kind of protects it, so if you see her having that around her belly, and that's why. And then over here, so this is our backyard. It's actually a fairly nice backyard other than like the dead spots of grass, but we're in a drought, so I mean, we're in Utah, so we're always in a drought, but it's still a pretty nicely shaded backyard, and it's fenced in too, so that's really nice. So over here, ignore the dog poop, because I've been cleaning up the dog poop in the yard, but I didn't clean it up over here. So this is where Roxy likes to go, but we filled in this area all with dirt, so we just need to keep it tidy now. I cleaned it all up where she was pooping, and then we filled it all in with dirt, and I filled up like 3 trash bags of sticks and poop, and it was great fun. So I just need to go over there and use my pooper scooper in that area. And then over here we filled this in with some dirt too, just to kind of level it out, because it just like it dives straight down. So we were just like trying to make it so it doesn't like dive, it just kind of gradually goes down. But our fence is not the highest thing in the world, which is okay, it's fine. Ooh, pretty sure I just stepped on some poop. It's always fun. And then over here we put a little bit of dirt here. Since we moved in, we've been adding dirt to this section, and we decided to get some of these bushes, some of these like hedges, whatever you want to call them. We've just been putting stuff in the backyard. We put this one in here, and then we have this one. We were kind of testing out to see how Roxy would do with them, because this tree in the middle she likes to chew on. So, and we're very happy that it never died because of that. But you know, it's just nice to have trees in your backyard, which we do have plenty. We have a lot of trees in our backyard, if you were wondering. Lots and lots of trees, which we are not sad about. We love trees and bushes and things. So we found some of these shrubs. That's the word I was looking for, shrubs. We found some shrubs, and we've been testing them out on Roxy to see if she would like destroy them, and she hasn't even really touched them. She might like come sniff them or something. So we tested that one and this one out. We like that one where it's placed. I think this one, if we want to keep the little one there, we'd want to add a couple on either side of it, or just like kind of continue it down just to make it look a little nicer. But we just kind of want to enclose our area a little bit more, especially with Roxy, because she's a very smart dog. She might hop the fence or climb the fence, as the person that that we got her from was saying that she might climb our fence. Anyway, and she can hop the fence, she has before. And then we want to add like shrubs all along this side of the fence as well. And then we want to put a shed in this back corner so that we can put our four-wheeler and a lot of the stuff that's in the garage in a shed. So we want to find a shed that we like, that's fairly inexpensive, and see if we can just like kind of put it in this back corner. I want more storage space for like outdoor stuff, because all we have is a 1-car garage, and we would like to park in the garage. So that's kind of a plan of ours, is to put a shed there. I think it would look really nice. Like, it's not like the most beautiful thing, because we'd probably have to get an inexpensive shed, so it'd be like probably a metal one. And I found one that I really like. Well, I like the price of and the size, and I think it would be big enough for what we need. So that might be the next purchase we make. Oh, over here though, where I was showing you that we're gonna add the more cement slabs and stuff, I'll show you. So we're gonna add the cement slabs, and we might extend it even farther, but I wanna put my bench on those, like once we finish it, to make it look nice. I want to put my bench there, and then we have these spool tables that I took out of the basement that I also want to put there as well, just so that we can have some type of furniture in the backyard. I might even make another of my benches and have 2 of them, because that would be kind of fun to have 2 benches. And also I want to add arms to this bench as well, just so that it'll make it look a little more finished, you know. So I plan on adding arms and then getting some cushions, but as of right now I feel like it looks pretty decent, and it feels nice to have it done for sure. Even though, like, just to get this much wood out of my garage was really nice. Speaking of my garage, that's where we're gonna head next. I do want to take off my socks since I did feel some squishiness underneath one of them when I was walking around, and I'm not gonna deal with that. Do you want to come inside? Or do you want to stay outside? You okay? Yeah, she's doing pretty good. I think she's feeling a lot better since yesterday. She's been on her medication, and the belly band seems to be a lot better than like a cone. She got out of the cone in about 2 seconds. So okay guys, time to clean out the garage. I know this is what you've waited for this whole video, so let's do it. This song is How to Carry On by Wildflowers.
In late July and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I told him I want that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. Then tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on your own.
But we're not alone, we're doing this together.
Ever since I got a good look in his eyes, I just knew that he was special. He said he wanted to take it slow, but I couldn't help that I wanted to take it to the next level. Cause I wanted that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on.
So what are you guys working on right now? Comment down below. I really want to talk to you about it. Let's get some more stuff done. Even though I am not making this garage look perfect, I am putting like items with like items and making sure that I have an inventory in my head of what I have in this garage, and that is super helpful.
On a sunny day in late July and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind.
Small bites make for big progress.
I couldn't get him off my mind. Lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on. How to carry on your own.
I love doing this with you guys, so thanks for being here. You guys are seriously the best. So I cleaned out my paint can area, and I was just able to stack them all into half of this cabinet thing that I have there. And I'm just moving things around, trying to be able to organize this slightly better. Obviously, I am not able to finish it all, and I just have to stack like boxes with like boxes. A lot of these boxes that I'm moving into this area where I put the new shelving I actually got those shelves from Facebook Marketplace, 2 for $15. It was crazy. So the cube storage that I got. Anyway, so I'm just putting all the boxes of tools and everything over there so that when I do get a chance to start organizing all that stuff and going through all those boxes, they're all together and it just makes it so much easier. So sweeping the floor as I go really, really helps, and I'm just dumping this garbage can that I'd been filling, and now here I am just moving some wood into that garbage can. And I got this idea from somebody. They were like, hey, use a big garbage can to stand all your wood up in. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a great idea. Obviously, I have so much wood in my garage that it would not all fit in there, but you know, it is what it is, and I'm just adding more and putting more in there, trying to put all of the wood that I dismantled from the pallets from before into there as well. I still have 2 pallets that I need to work with, but you know, it's all good. This next song is probably one of my favorites. I just think it's got such a fun beat, but it's also got such pretty like melody and lyrics. So here's Emily by Mondays.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in a trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces.
Here it comes.
Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door.
You're probably wondering why the heck we have so much wood, but we are just using it for projects around the house. We haven't finished the renovation. Once I finish the renovation, I do plan on trying to use up the wood and then getting rid of anything that we aren't using.
Too late to talk and fix whatever's broken. I always thought love like ours would last. I never knew love could pass. Tomorrow comes and you are not around.
Feels so good to get rid of all this trash.
Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Oh, Emily.
Alright guys, I think I'm done. I'm gonna take you around, but I did a lot. It was like at least an hour and a half of just straight working on it. And I am sweating because it's like 90, let me look at the temperature because it's hot. 95 outside today. Just everywhere I'm sweaty. It's fine. Also, this is a shirt I made a long time ago of London because I made it the summer after I went to Europe. So I made this shirt. It was like way too big for me at the time because they just gave me an extra shirt that they had and they're like, okay, throw this out there, and now it like fits me and now I'm sad. But this is, I believe this is the King's Cross station, I think. And that's why I did the platform 9 3/4 there, and then the London Eye, the London flag, or London, the British flag. Anyway, I thought I was clever at the time. It's definitely faded over time, but I still like the shirt. It's a good work shirt specifically. So okay, there's a lot to do in this garage. There's still so much to do. That's why I'm just like taking bites at it every once in a while, just taking bites. And an hour and a half is a bite in a garage, okay? You could spend 3 weeks working on a garage and still maybe not be done. So, yeah, there's just too many things. And like Dana K. White, she always talks about how one room should have a specific purpose, but the garage, in my case, it has so many purposes. It is a garage for vehicles like the four-wheeler and the car once we can fit it in here, and it's a storage room, but right now mostly it's a storage room because we can't park the car in here. It's our food storage for our fridge. Freezer. By the way, I think we're gonna have to figure out a new place for the fridge. Freezer. Or the four-wheeler or something. It's our tool space, it's our tool shed, it's our workshop. There's just a lot of functions that this room provides, and it's a good thing that we have a driveway that we can fit both cars on, like side by side. It's a little tight, but it works. But that's another reason why I would love to get a shed out in the back to put the bigger stuff like the four-wheeler and the wheelbarrow and basically stuff that we don't need to have in the garage specifically. So there's a ladder on this back wall that I need to get hooks for to put either on this wall or that wall, depending. I don't know if it'll fit on that wall. I think it would, I don't know. So that I can put the shelves up against this wall. But right now that was not my intention. My intention was to get a workspace so that I can make the cabinets for my kitchen, so I can start getting rid of some of this wood. This wood right here is for the 2 cabinets that I will be making very soon. Hopefully like next week I'll be putting those together. And I just need Devin to, like, honestly, once Devin cuts the wood for me, because I'm terrified of using the table saw, I'll do it for like small pieces. Like if I have to like cut that across, I'll do that. I don't love doing it, but I'll do it. It's fine, I guess. But that was like perfectly stuck doing something, and now, okay, it's fine. I have a lot of intentions for this space, and I'll get there. Why am I like pointing? Like, I'll actually walk you around. Okay, so here's my paints. That looks a lot better than it did. I did use this open space to put some of the boxes that I need to go through. My table saw. The 2 cube shelves that I got on Marketplace, they're being utilized a little bit, not totally to their full potential, but that is not a #1 priority. All our extra laminate flooring along with the underlayment behind it. And then along this wall we have the, like, way against the wall is our ladder, but on top of it is all of the molding that we need to put in our like living room, kitchen area, and the hallway and Dan's room. So that is, we saved it all from our, like, from before the renovation so that we wouldn't have to buy it again. But it's just, you know, we just have to put it in now, clean it up, paint it, put it in. So that's probably where I'm having issues, is that we have to do all of that, but it's okay. It'll be okay. And then over here, we have the lawnmower, the wheelbarrow, or I think that's a snow plow. I don't really know. I think it's like a snow blower, sorry, not plow. This is a bunch of wood but we are going camping. So I think we're gonna use it for like firewood. Hopefully it's good for that. Like we saved these from Devin's cousin's wedding, and then we used them at Devin's sister's wedding, and somehow they ended up here, and I did not want these in the first place, so I really just am gonna say probably use them as firewood. So, and then back here I have my pallets and like flatter pieces of wood and material and stuff, and then a bunch of wood here stacked up This is extra countertop. And then over here is my big thing of wood. This is a lot of the wood that I took off of the pallets and things. And then all the way back there is the, like back here, I don't know if you can really see it, it's like stacked up against this wall. You can still access the light switch, which is good. It's always a plus. They are from the pallets, but we're gonna use them as the barn door wood. And so yeah, and then over here, like I mentioned, is just wood that I'm using. Well, the wood here is for the cabinets. This stuff is stuff that I think I can say goodbye to. There's our four-wheeler. People were saying that I should utilize this space, but the four-wheeler, I don't think it was able to be seen. Obviously, this barely fits in there. Once we get a shed, I think we'll be able to utilize that space a little bit more. Maybe put the freezer in that space. I don't know. So yeah, I feel good though. I feel like it's definitely coming together. When you finish a project like this big, how does it make you feel? Like, how do you feel afterward? Because I always feel super accomplished. I'm like exhausted, like super exhausted, but I feel better. By the way, there's a little kiddie pool that I do plan on putting in my backyard for Dan. I don't know how it ended up in here. I'm sure, honestly, I think it's been outside all winter, so I'm really tempted to see if it'll actually work. I might have to get a new one if it doesn't, because it's a hot summer. It's gonna be really hot. We live in a desert, so it's gonna be hot. I'm nervous our grass is gonna die because we're gonna drought and they're not letting us water super often. But anyway, yeah, I feel good. I feel like this has been really good to get some stuff done. And I think I have enough room to work on the projects I need to work on, and I haven't been scouring Facebook Marketplace the last few days. I don't know, what have you guys been doing this week? What are you up to? Like, I feel like I've been pushing really hard lately. There's weeks when I do a lot and there's weeks when I do absolutely nothing. And both weeks are definitely good for me. So I like to get projects done, but sometimes you just gotta sit on your butt and do nothing. You know, it's fine. So I love you guys. I am so grateful for all of you, and you're just like the best ever. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.